Hi, it's Rachel with Hana, and today she and I are going to work on Park It. So I think Park It will be really useful for you since Hana and Hilo are outside dogs, and I know you mentioned that it's difficult like when people come over because the dogs, they're super friendly and they're always jumping up and in people's faces. So Park It is a really useful command. Just remember with this, you got to start out small and work up to having them park it and stay for long periods of time. So remember baby steps, and I want to introduce both Hilo and Hana to it separately and then try it with them together and see how they do. So the park it command is where there's a designated area that doesn't move, that has like a bed or a blanket for them. And when you say park it, she will go to that spot, sit or lay down, and stay there until you come release her. So the first step is getting her to know where she's supposed to go when I say park it. So I have a couple of puzzle mats laid out here, so it's a differentiated area. It's nice and cushy for her to sit and lay down on. And so we'll work by, when I tell her park it, I'll bring her over there, have her sit and lay down, and reward her then. Now, you definitely want to practice on telling her park it from different angles and directions. So I'll start off here, do it from behind, off to the sides and all that. But it's very important that the spot in which she and Hilo are going to does not change. So when you say park it, they know exactly where to go. So I have her on a leash, and definitely when you're working on this before they learn the command, keep them each on a leash so that you can direct them exactly to where they need to go. So, Hana, I have a treat, and what I'm going to do is we're going to stand kind of close to the mat. Come here, Hana. And I'm going to hold the treat in my hand and point with my finger and say park it. Then I'm going to lead her over there and have her sit or lay down on the mat, then reward her for a good park it. So Hana, come here. Sit. Good girl. Park it. Park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Good girl. So you notice I was walking her there the entire time. I was right with her and led her right there and rewarded her. So we're going to try this just a few more times. Me taking her to the mat just so she kind of gets it. That's where she's supposed to go. Hana, park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, get it. Good girl. Come on. Hana, park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Alright, that time I didn't go all the way up to the mat. I stood back a step and I led her forward with the leash, and she did a great job. I think she's starting to get it. She's very, very smart. Come here, Hana. Good girl. Ready? Park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. All right, she's doing a great job. I'm going to try it from a different angle now so she gets used to that. So this is so no matter where you tell her from to park it, she knows what it means. And as long as the area stays, if the bed or blanket stays in the same spot, she'll be able to get it. So Hana, park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Park it. Park it. Park it. Good park it. Good park it. Good girl. Good girl. Hana. Park it. Park it. Park it. Park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good job. Okay. So now, she's doing pretty well. She seems to do better from out in front here. So I'm going to keep up that for now until she learns it a little better. And then once she knows it a little bit better, then we can try it from the different directions. So I'm going to try to do more of leading her instead of me going all the way there with her. So Hana, sit, sit. Good girl. Ready? Park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, yes. Oh, what a good girl. Come on. Good girl. All right, she did really well there. She went forward a lot on her own to get there. Hana, park it. Good park it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hana, park it. Park it. Good park it. Good girl. Now, even though she's not always sitting directly on the mat, that's okay as long as she's touching it and knows that that's the area she's supposed to be in. That's fine with me. Hana, park it. Park it. Good park it. Good girl. Good park it. Yeah. Okay, so since she is going forward, going out ahead of me, and going to the mats, that's a really great sign. So what I'm going to start working on this time is once she gets there, I'm going to wait a few seconds and before I give her the treat and reward her for a good park it. That's so that she learns that there is a stay involved with the park it, because ideally, you know, say you have friends coming over or something like that, she gets really excited to see them. Just say, Hana, park it, and she goes, lays down on her bed, and if you have, you know, especially water right there, she can hang out and nap on her bed and be there for, you know, a long time while you have your friends over, so she's not jumping all over them. It would be a good idea, if you do that, to have your friends go over one by one and give her and Hilo some attention when they are sitting or laying quietly. Remember to discourage them from jumping up and to encourage the good behavior. Only give them attention when they are sitting or lying quietly without whining. And so when they get really good at park it, you can have them go over, sit somewhere until they calm down. They're used to being people around. And then one person at a time can go over and say hello to them. So then they'll get their attention, they'll get to meet the people, and then they can relax and stay there, you know, lying down on their bed while you enjoy time with your friends. So that's kind of big picture. But like I said, I'm going to work on having her go there and then wait a couple seconds before I reward her for her good park it. So, Hana, park it. Good park it. Good park it, Hana. Good girl. Good girl, park it. All right, so there I didn't tell her to stay. I just kind of held up the hand signal, which she's learned. Remember, this is stay and this is wait. So she did a great job. Come here, Hana. Good girl. Ready? Park it. Good girl. Good girl, park it. Good girl. All right, so she is doing really great. Super fast learner. She's great to work with. All right, Hana. Ready? Park it. Park it. Good girl, park it. Good girl, park it, Hana. Good job. Okay, She did a very good job. Just practice like I showed you. You'll have to start from scratch when you're at home of leading her over to where you want her to park it, and before you build up to having her stay there for a bit before she gets her treat and all of that. And remember, practice separately with her and Hilo before you ask them to do it together. But they'll need similar baby steps when they're doing it together, especially in case, you know, one messes up and the other doesn't. You need to address that perfectly, or with each dog. You don't want to you know, to let one get away with bad habits or the other to get corrected if she is doing it correctly. So I hope this helps, and with how smart these dogs are, I think with some consistency in working with them, that they will be able to do a great park it and stay out of your way and wait nicely for your guests to come over and greet them when they're being well behaved. And also by being exposed to the guests and not like able to get right up in their face, should let them simmer down, so when the people do go up to them to pet them, they're a little more comfortable with their presence and won't get so excited. Alright, this is Rachel and Hana, and we're working on Park It.